What's that phrase that Game of Thrones always likes to throw out? Well, when they were on anyway. Bend the knee. White people bend the knee to black people in prayer. Black people and white people come together praying. White people asking for forgiveness for all the hatred, all the racism that's being perpetrated against black people. And these black people, especially this sister right here crying, tears in her eyes. This black man right here, he was crying. I know to most people this is a beautiful thing. To me, I see foolishness. You see, the thing is, if I was 20 again, and this ain't 1999 or 2000 anymore, so I can never be in my 20s again, but if I was younger, I would fall for this bullshit. I don't fall for this bullshit anymore. And I know there are going to be people that dislike this video or dislike what I have to say, but I'm going to say this in the most respectful way I can say. Okay? I don't believe a fucking word. I don't believe a word. Not one word that comes out of these people's mouths. I've seen it time and time again. You forgive these people for what they do, and weeks later, a month later, sometimes a day later, we're back to business as usual. Prayer is a nice thing to have. It's always beautiful to believe in your Lord, your Savior, your Creator. But God helps those who help themselves, I should say. As far as I'm concerned, if black people keep on relying on prayer alone to get them out of this hardship, out of this hateful error. Well, I shouldn't even say error, because this is a hateful generation that continued and continued and continued. Okay? The only way they're going to be able to get themselves out of the situation is on their own. These people at the protesting rallies and these demonstrators and stuff, they're not here to help black people. They're there to create problems. They're there to create chaos. The only reason most of them are joining in, these non-black people, is because they enjoy chaos and they want to create more. I heard instances of people lying, saying they were attacked by black people, but then you look at videos and they're the ones that are attacking black people. So yes, maybe some of these people, and I only speculate here, are really wanting to be forgiven by black people for the sins of their fellow white man and white woman and non-black person. But the majority of these people, they will go back to doing the same thing that they've always done, the only thing they ever know, and that's hatred. Now, these black people may be stupid enough to forgive them and to trust what their words are, because they're using the Lord, they're using prayer as their, forgiveness tactic. But I know the strategic plans of the enemy. If you look at the art of war, or you read the Book of Five Rings as I have, there are many different strategic tactics that are used in war. I look at these people as if they are my enemy, because they are my enemy. If you don't want to be my enemy, you're really going to have to try very hard to show me that you're not. Getting on your knees and praying and having a prayer vigil is not anything that I've never seen before. I've seen plenty of preachers, plenty of white men who say they believe in the cloth, that have done things to children, that are hypocrites and racists, but they use God as their crutch, or they use God as their cover. So this is nothing new for me. This is nonsense. And these fools who are on their knees with them, they look absolutely ridiculous. I understand that they probably wanted to hear those words from a white person, so they feel like they are, making some sort of difference, but you're not. You're not. And I'm not trying to be negative here, but I mean, it's gonna come off negative, because to me, this is bullshit. It's bullshit. Save your apologies. Actions speak louder than words. I'm not asking you to help black people. I want you to show black people on your own that you ain't like the rest of these idiots out here. I don't want your help, not me. But if you really want to be an ally, you have to show yourself as an ally. Getting on your knees and praying to God ain't nothing that I ain't never seen before. That ain't convincing me. They'll fall for this nonsense. I won't.